Who the hell's Subject 16? They ever reveal that? Probably not. They never do reveal anything. But they seem to be revealing a lot right now. So maybe I should shut my goddamn mouth. Whoop. I'd be freaking out if this kept happening to me.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Who said fascinating?
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Damn. So much shit to explore. Is this from Crooked? Or is it just me? Yeah, this looks like the way back down. Wow. This is really fucking creepy. Whoop. Shit. Alright. I don't think there's anything else here. Probably another place to put a power source. There's a hole. And another one. Yeah. Another place to put a power source. Drop. Okay, jump. Whatever. Looks like nothing else now. How the fuck do I get out of here? Ah, shit, back here now. Guess I just go back the way I came. Whoop. All right. Yeah, talk to me, friend.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Shoot.
Maybe?
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening. So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. Well, I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner, gratis, for decades now. The colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Intending to turn later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently. I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source. Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now.
Whatever. Did everything we can do here. Aside from check emails. Which I still know how to check. Excuse me.
Good luck, Desmond.
So. Lucy
troubled
was a
times.
Templar.
The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both, the Templars plot.
Who the hell's Subject
pulling
16?
strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Damn, 3 years. There you go.
Connor, spare a moment.
Now,
Of course.
you look mature.
Have a look.
What is it?
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Zhong to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now,
What do you mean?
You're
What has
not
happened?
fat anymore.
men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. They sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse.
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson.
It's called dead.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston.
He's got
They'll
good
be
beard.
able to help.
Why
What
would,
have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
I was wondering why I did that too. I thought it would just be cool, and I was gonna be like, "Wow, really? Game? Come on, you're being silly. Why the fuck would he do that?" What? There you go. What's this all about?
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition.
Nah, you don't need those. You got animus. This
Something to
is
help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
what am I doing? No, that I just said all the houses. I don't want to craft. What are you doing? Barrels. I made a barrel. Attacked. Not good. Does that mean, like, we can no longer use this? Damn, I got a lot of shit. Why'd they make me make a barrel? That was my damn money. Well, stop being attacked. Whatever. Stop it. Do something else. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Guess I'm going there. I'm a badass assassin, motherfucker badass, and I jump over gates and I don't hesitate.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
The hell happened to you?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
Don't give me
How
that
did this
too.
happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot.
What a fucking gentleman.
You be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
What does he do with his hands?
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Go around. Go around. Alright, fine, whatever. Scared the shit out of those animals. Almost there, baby. Nope. Okay. Okay. Go around. Can you not go around? Fall off a tree though. Whoop. Oh, fucking ladder? I hate these ladders because I never know which side to climb up. And I usually pick the wrong one.
So slow!
Seems there is no above this guy. So I'm just gonna fucking kill him. Oh shit, I don't have arrows. Who moved my fist? That's all that does. I can dig it.